Hello and welcome back to Disturbed. I am Junior. So, once again, I have died in new and interesting and odd ways, and I'm going to make this the last video, whether I finish it or not. And I do want to go the completely opposite direction, because I've always gone through the crops, I've always gone to... The music is still going? Well, the music is still going, so I guess there is no reason for me to build it again. That's absolutely unexpected. It must have updated when I was doing something else. Alright, so laying in bed is going to kill me because Magic Orb is evil and powerful. I want to read the journal. What voice shall I do? Dear Journal, another usual day on the farm. The crops are growing with good health. Benitha is also doing quite well, never disappointed with the milk she provides. If things continue to go well, I may be able to invest in more animals. A farmer can only be so social with a cow. Dear Journal, today has been an unfortunate day. Somebody broke into my shed and stole some things. I usually don't mind if someone steals a bite to eat from the garden, but to take my equipment? Well, I put a lock on the door and hid the key. Nobody will ever get into my stuff again. Song's gone. Dear Journal, I woke one night to a foul smell I have never come across before. I took a step outside to see what I could find, but I found nothing after searching about the farm. Whatever it is, it must be bad. I should make a trip to the city to see what this is about. It's back. Ow! It was opened in 2 frames for some reason. Well. Okay then. So, what's in my chest here? You open the chest and find nothing more than a pile of papers. It seems that you have less valuables than you anticipated. You close the chest. Where is the key? You stand in front of your humble home, pondering what you should do next. I want to see what's in the shed. You attempt to open the shed, but the door won't budge. You remember locking it some time ago, but you can't remember what you did with the key. Perhaps there's something in here? No. I'll open the chest again. Maybe it's down by that broken down place. I'll check out whatever the cow's name was. I forget. Don't grab a mushroom. That's a horrible idea. Follow the path. Do not enter the cave. That is death. Inspect the wagon. Can I... Nope. I'll just go across the bridge. Yes, don't pick at the grass, because that is deadly. Yep, details emerge as you gaze, wondering who this might be. Well, obviously it's me. I've seen that happen a couple of times. I did not go left before, so let's go left. After continuing down the path for some time, you come to a stop. You notice that there is some sort of trail that leads through the grass up toward a nearby hill. If you had not stopped, you probably would have never noticed. Which way do you go? Follow the trail in the grass. Who knows what I'll find? Following the subtle trail in the grass, you stumble upon what looks like a grave. With a sword in it. Hell, swords are awesome. I've got 3 of them here and 2 down at my parents' house. You approach the grave, you look at the sword with intrigue. You know, it's exactly what I would do. Before you can touch the sword, a ghostly figure appears before you. You freeze before the apparition. Oh, that's me. The sword. May I have it? The blade is cursed. I am bound here by the pain of my past. If you desire the sword, free me from it. You slowly motion for the sword. Fool! Only something of pure essence can free me. A rare hope, like a flower found in the darkness. You listen to the specter and leave the sword. The sword. I've never said it like that. I know where to find a flower. Go back. Go right. I've got to remember how to get in there again. Damn it! Let me see. Press the knobs. Oh, what was it? Was it right? Left? Left? Middle. Left. Left. Left, right, right. There it is. I knew it was one and then one repeated. Alright. Oh, what's in my eye now? That's so strange. Where was it? I believe it was forward. Nope, 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 nope. Crap, I'm about to die to this thing. Yep, it pulls you about, but you resist as much as you can. Not sure what you can do. You continue to resist until you can think of something. Your body begins to grow weak as your strength burns away. You suddenly feel yourself pulled to the ground, and you are dragged about like a rag doll. It is not long before the creature devours your body, leaving nothing behind. Your adventure ends here. Got roped by a roper. Well then, so the ship, it was right, and then left, and then right? Yeah! Okay, so it's the drawers I have to go through. And move on. And leave. There's nothing left I need here. But that does mean... Have I gone left here? No. And then left again. Mm-hmm. Okay, so it was... Right... Nope, I am back here. It was the left door. Continue on. There we go. It was right, left, right. Well, go back. I've got the knife. I want to go forward and then right. Yep. And I have a knife. So the roper, as this is called, is now done. And there's the flower. I forgot to go back to the guy. Why'd I do that? You know, I didn't go left at the roper, I think. I should try that. Oh wait, that's how I get back here. Yep. Enter the door behind me. Go outside. Yeah. So I need to talk to the guy with the sword. And if I do that without... Back away. Bye-bye. So now back to the flower. Because I know exactly what I need for that. Inspect the tree. Press left, right, right. Go forward. Go right. The path you walk comes to an end. Before you shines a pillar of light. The light rests on a corpse that seems to have been here for quite some time. Near the corpse stands a lone flower. And I notice now that it's not on the corpse. The corpse is over here. So it is near, not on. For some reason you feel hope enter your heart as you gaze upon the flower. Surely this flower will ease the pain of the specter. You approach the flower and carefully pluck it from the ground. There's something special about this flower. Light continues to pierce through the darkness from an opening above. Surely this gives you some hope that all is not lost. Seeing that there is nothing else for you here, you turn around. Alright, so now I need to go back to the sword. Because I want that sword! Alright. You approach the grave. The ghost appears before. Without hesitation, you reach for the flower to give to the spirit. The spirit grabs the flower from your hand as you extend it to him. You feel a subtle breeze. You feel a subtle breeze blow by as the figure fades away with the flower. A faint whisper dances about the air. I am free. At last. You feel a sense of relief within you and reach for the sword. I said it again! I never say sword. Why am I doing that? You now wield this special sword. Continue on. You pause to see that there's a lake nearby. The trail continues on to your right. Let's look at the lake. It's probably not polluted. You step near the lake and look down into it. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting at the bottom of the lake. There's something strange about it, as if it were calling out to you. Yeah, 'cause that's not a trap at all. Now is probably not the time. So let's continue along the trail. The faint trail comes to an end. There's a collection of stone pillars down the hill. Beyond the hill is a large field of grass. I want to see what's up with Stonehenge here in the middle of... definitely not Scotland. That's where Stonehenge is, right? Oh, I don't know. You stand before the large stones, arranged in the shape of a circle. In the center of a stone with what appears to be some sort of slot or hole. No doubt about it, something is meant to be placed there. Well, that's where the orb goes. Seeing that you can't do anything, you head back. I'm not diving in to get the orb, and I guarantee that's where that goes. So it's in the field. You find yourself gazing over a grass field with hills rolling off into the distance. Was that a unicorn? As if a trick upon your eyes, you see a unicorn run across the field. It disappears out of sight before you can do anything. Surely the unique powers of a unicorn can help you with your quest, but there's clearly something wrong. If there was only a way to charm it. I am incredibly confused now. So at the moment, I am absolutely done with the tower and the underground passageways, because I don't know what to do from there. So I'll just continue down the path. You walk for some time to find an endless field of grass. There's a stone well near the path. Well, let's see what's up with the, well. You peer down the well. Other than evident water at the bottom, there's a coin resting against the wall of the well. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. I don't need the coin, because I don't have a rope to get myself back up. I know where I can get a rope. But I'll continue on. Walking over the hills of grass and grain, you reach the walls of Aramor. Several times a year, you come here to trade goods from the farm. You discover that plague has spread to your farm and also spread all the way out here. The path before you is overrun with blight. Knowing what I know from picking up mushrooms, continuing across is not going to be good. You realize that you must go back. There's no way to reach the city. See, that was a good idea. So I do believe I know where to find a rope. Here I am. Let's see, I believe if I were to go for the supplies, I'll find a rope. You find some rope in one of the boxes. It feels strong to the touch and has minimal wear. Exactly what I was looking for. I believe if I were to go up and read through all the books. Yes, Pillars of Stone. Years before current times were unique religious practices that revolved the Stonehenge. Said that these stones are lined up in a special way and often organized in a circular pattern. Organizing stones this way unlocks an ancient power researchers still have trouble understanding. There'd be a stone or two for the keystone to rest on. Yeah, the keystone is in the bottom of the lake. Let's see. Art of Charming is not necessarily limited. There are a few instruments recommended. Harp from Dog. Oh! The harp is one of the recommended instruments from vicious dogs to shy unicorns. I need to find a harp. And I do want to read this one because I realize that Forgotten Power talks about the stone at the top of the tower. While energy is powerful, not to be trifled with. It is merely myth that such energies exist. So, moving forward and moving up. You know, I said the chest was probably a mimic last time, but I'm interested. Approaching the chest, you notice there's a lock fastened to it. With no key to unlock the chest, you decide to leave it alone. Yep, that is true. Oh, yes. And then the Stone of Power. Leave it. You turn and begin to exit through the hatch. To your surprise, you find it difficult to focus. Suddenly fall through the hatchet, closing behind you. You hit your head and tumble down the stairs like a rag doll. With a broken neck, you struggle to live, only to die moments later. Damn it! That was so much progress I just had. Oh, why didn't I save? Because this has a save feature. I didn't even get an achievement for that death, unless it showed itself when I want to do this. Ooh, text speed max. Auto forward time max. Yeah, let's see what happens now. Man, this is going a lot faster. Inspect the supplies. Enter the door. The far door. I didn't inspect the far door before. The door struggles to... Spiders. It had to be spiders. The door struggles to move, but you enter into what appears to be a spider's den. Yeah. The air is thick and the room is a mess of web and body parts. You notice that there are a couple items in the room that could be useful. If nothing else, there's a key on the ground that you will no doubt need. Before you can even act, a large spider falls from above. You have no doubt that it is hungry. Without hesitation, the spider attacks you. You pull out your knife and stab the spider when you can. Unfortunately, the knife doesn't scare the spider and it bites you with ease. You begin to lose feeling all over your body and everything goes black. Your adventure ends here. Sam doesn't save you in this story. I don't know that reference. That is definitely a reference. The far door, because I now have a sword. You pull out your sword and stab the spider as it lunges at you. Over and over again, you stab the monster. Each time it squeals in pain. The spider flees into darkness overhead. You hear it monitoring about, possibly to strike again. You notice the key on the ground, close by your feet. Before more trouble happens, you quickly grab the key and make for the door. You feel you got what you needed. There's no reason to go back into that room again. Going up, I can open a chest now. but I need to read the books. So, keep skipping. Seeing messages. With the key you found earlier, you try it on the lock. The lock clicks loose and you open the chest. Got the harp! Oh! Do I know how to play the harp? Alright, did I inspect the supplies? I should inspect the globe, because I don't know why actually. Continue down the hallway. Go downstairs. Go downstairs. I did not inspect the supplies. I need the rope. I must have already grabbed the rope. Side. To the unicorn. Continue. Unsure what is going on, you think of a way to tame the beast. You suddenly remember the harp you found earlier. With the harp in hand, you pluck the strings. I want to learn how to play the harp. That would be fun. The soothing calm covers you as you listen. The unicorn comes into view and stops before you. The unicorn glares at you, and you begin to hear a faint voice in your head. Human, have you ear for my words? A great evil has gripped these lands, and it has rendered me powerless. You must find some way to stop it. I wish I could help you, but without my full power, I can do little. The fate of this land depends on you. Before you could speak, the unicorn turns and runs off again. You realize that you are alone to complete this quest of yours. This is no longer about saving your farm. You must save the whole land from the spreading darkness. You turn back as you question what you should do next. Yes. I do know about that, so I need to go back. Inspect the lake. You step near the lake and look down into it. Resting underwater is an orb of some sort, sitting on the bottom of the lake. Something strange about it, as if it were calling out to you. Oh, I shouldn't... No, I'm going to get the coin. And I am going to save. Because, goddammit, I can do that! So, now that I have saved, I'm going to dive in and see how this kills me. You close your eyes and jump into the lake. You open your eyes to see the stone sitting before you. You start to make your way toward it. Hello, piranha. A large fish comes into view. It quickly notices you with its mouth stretched open. You grab your sword. I really don't know why I keep saying that now. You grab your sword and hold it close, pointed at the fish. The fish swims at you with haste. Just as it gets in range, you thrust the sword into the top of the mouth. The sword penetrates and goes through the forehead of the fish. It struggles about in pain as blood filters through the water. You pull the sword out of the fish... No. You pull the sword out and the fish retreats out of sight. You doubt it will live long. With the fish no longer a threat, you make your way to the orb. Holding it in your hands, I should really go surface and breathe. Holding it in your hand, you feel it vibrate as if there's energy inside it trying to break loose. This must be important. You exit the lake with the orb in your possession. Ooh, to Stonehenge. You stand before Lark. You remember the orb you found on the floor of the lake nearby. You place the orb into the slot carved into the center rock. The stone that surrounds you begin to glow. The light radiates and grows brighter. With a flash of light, your surroundings change. The ground no longer is grass. The newly discovered floor appears to be very old, as if crafted by somebody long ago. Rubble and stone near the edges of the platform also hint that this is an ancient place. Looking onward at the end of the pathway is a fountain of light. There seems to be no beginning or end, an endless power steadily flowing. You are amazed at such a sight. I'll approach the light. The light intrigues you, and you walk toward it. Rays of light brush about you as if they are seeking to break away from its home. You feel the energy flow into you, but you struggle to contain it. Am I going to explode? Your body begins to glow immensely, and you burn from the inside out. You're blinded by the flow of power, and you dissolve before it. Your body becomes disintegrated by the light. Your adventure, unfortunately, ends here. The light shall burn you. Leave. Now seeing what secrets these stones contain, you know you can come back at a later time. You pick up the orb. I like that. So, now I need to go back to the well. I want to get the coin. I feel I need it. Alright, inspect the well. You peer down the well. Other than the evident water at the bottom, there's a coin resting against. If possible, you feel you should go down and take the coin. Grab it. You pull out the rope you found earlier and fasten it to the well. You climb down with ease and obtain the coin. Ugh. You struggle to pull yourself up out of the well, but you do so successfully, then loosen the rope and store it away. You feel somewhat satisfied that you are 1 coin richer. A penny saved is a penny earned. Go to the gate and enter. Inspect the fountain. Yep, it is still where no... Oh, I missed that. I just threw the coin into the fountain. The coin disappears with a subtle splash. The water then fizzles for a moment, quickly returning to a lifeless state. Surely this must mean something. How about the statue on the left? See an old statue of an angel that is... Nope, that's the same. Yep. Can I enter the tower? I can enter the tower now. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to save again over 2. Because that middle door still has my intrigue. You enter a room full of metal cages. Before you is a hallway marked with questionable markings. You don't like the feeling you have about this place. Whatever was in these cages surely did not like to be locked up. I can see that. You notice that there is an animal in the cage on the left of the room, but from the dark stains on its fur, it is dead. You cautiously walk down the hallway, entering a room with 2 cell doors. Before you can do anything, a large hound leaps in front of you. I happen to have a harp. The beast doesn't look very vicious, but one wrong move can surely be the end of you. You pull up the harp and begin to pluck at the strings. I didn't know I had it in me. The hound begins to wag its tail. To your surprise, the beast walks away as if it were charmed by the harp. You never gave it much thought how powerful music can be. Let's look at the one on the left, because it's closed. Okay, you open the door to find a skeleton positioned in the corner of the room. There's also a bed and some chains attached to the wall. You have no doubt this individual was locked up for a long time. Inspecting the skeleton, you notice a ring on one of the bone fingers. There's a faint glow of light emanating from the ring, as if it were magical. You may find such a ring useful. You take the ring and put it on with perfect fit. That might have been a problem. Absolutely not. So the one on the right. You enter the cell on the right. You see a wooden table on its side, some debris on the floor, and a large hole in the corner of the room. Seeing nothing special, you motion towards the hole. You discover a passageway underground. Unfortunately, all you can see is fallen rock blocking the way through. Seeing that there's little you can do, you go back where you came. Let's go to the right door. I haven't been there in a while. Small room, there's a large cauldron in the center of the room, with wood resting beneath. There's nothing on the shelves, as if someone cleaned this place out. You look in the pot, but find nothing in it. With nothing else to see, you exit the room. Alright. I'm making absolutely great progress right now. Outside. And now I don't know what I want to do. Because I cannot go back from this spot. I am going to see if I can speak to the unicorn again. Stand and observe empty grassland before you. There's no reason to be here right now. Okay. I did not mean to hit skip. Go back. Ah, crap. Can I cancel this? Nope. Okay. Oh no. How do I get out of skip? Well, I guess I'll try and go across. You have come a long way and you don't desire to turn back now. You march forward into the tainted soil. Before you can realize what happened, you sink completely under the ill soil. Darkness consumes you and your lungs struggle for air. Your body burns in pain as you suffocate and die. Your adventure ends here. It was all for nothing. Okay, I remember where I am. Enter the middle door. Okay, and I wanted to go left. Because I feel that is going to allow me to go to Stonehenge and absorb the light. I mean, it is obviously a ring of power. There's nothing left in the lake. So, save in slot 3. Back to the magic. Alright. An endless power steadily flowing. You are amazed at such a sight. The light intrigues you and you walk toward it. Yes! You remember that the ring you have found and point it toward the light. Your hand trembles as light flows into it. Before you can think, the ring begins to burn and you stumble back. Light shines brightly from the ring. You notice a subtle warmth as it... Light shines brightly from the ring. You notice a subtle warmth to it as you observe. You feel that you accomplish what you must do here. You pick up the orb. With the orb back in your possession, you walk toward the trail. Unicorn? Nope. So I'll save here again. And I think this might be enough to break the evil at the top of the tower. You have made it to the top of the tower. Before you is a stone of power, resting upon an altar of rock. Dark vines have entangled the structure as if they were feeding off the energies of the stone. Your body begins to tremble as you stand before the stone. You definitely feel weaker being up here, as if the stone is sapping away your energy. Yes! You stretch forth your fist and point the ring toward the stone. You can feel resistance, as if the stone is trying to defend itself. You try to keep up hope and focus on the ring. A burst of light shoots out from the ring, penetrating the stone. You feel the very air shake about. The ground beneath your feet begins to vibrate. The ring becomes heavier to hold in place, but you know that it is working. You feel confidence and a sense of joy sweep over you. Light intensifies, nearly blinding you. The ground beneath you shakes violently as if the tower itself was trying to stop you. with little fear in you becomes powerless as you focus on your task. Everything goes white, blinding you completely. A weird sensation comes over you, and you feel as light as a feather. You begin to feel a tingling sensation all over your body as you hone your senses. The feeling suddenly flees your body and you find yourself motionless. Everything is cold and your ability to concentrate begins to leave you. You open your eyes, witnessing what is left of the tower. You begin to feel something. Warmth. Light. It's coming back. You lack the strength to talk as the unicorn comes into view. Light emanates from the horn on its head. All you can do is smile as the creature approaches. The light intensifies. You may have saved the land, but the unicorn has come to save you. Your adventure does not end here. I think that's it. That's the end. Well, I'm glad I finally utilized the save feature. God, why didn't I do that in the first place? That would have been so much easier and taken so much less time. Oh. Well, it's over now. And that was actually really good. I love the story on that one. That was pretty good. A lot of the traps were a little too obvious, but gotta have some of those, because some of them were also pretty tricky. I've always had a good spot in my heart for choose your own adventure style things, because one of my favorite things was those Goosebumps, choose your own adventure Goosebumps books. I remember those well. Those were fun, spending hours trying to get the good ending. Anyways, I want to thank you for giving me your time of day so I can throw it out that window. And if you like this video for some reason, hit that like button and why not subscribe? What's the worst that could happen? Anyways, thank you, and I hope all of you have a wonderful day. Hey guys, once again, thank you so much for watching. If you want to see Saturday's video, click right over there. And if you want to see what YouTube things you like, click right there. I gotta see if I can't find any of those Choose Your Own Adventure books, because those are awesome.